We move over now to the domestic commodities markets scene, and we're talking about pasta. Nigerian pasta consumption, of course, is growing, accounting for about 15% of wheat flour usage, up from virtually zero in 1999. Now, the demand for pasta has increased significantly by about 6% from 862,000 metric tons per annum in 2010 to 1.4 million metric tons per annum in 2019. All right, let's talk about this. And Desola Sumoni, one of the research analysts with Financial Derivatives Company, of course, we talk to us about this. Desola, good afternoon. Good to see you. So this surge in demand for pasta, has led flour milling businesses to expand capacity and increase investment in the industry. How much of this surge in demand is due to changing consumer patterns and urbanization?
Thank you, Chimeze, for that question. Indeed, a significant portion of the surge in demand is due to changing consumers' taste and preferences and urbanization. Already in the market, we are seeing consumers purchase greater quantities of pasta and other wheat-based products. Also, about 50% of Nigerians live in cities and urban areas. Now, this urbanization story makes sense in the context of Nigeria's huge population. Like Nigeria's population is estimated to be about 200 million people with a growth rate of about 2.6%. Now, add those factors to sticky wages and poverty. Currently, the average consumer in Nigeria has not had a salary increase in about a couple of years now, and about 90 million Nigerians live on less than $1.90 a day. So taking all these factors into consideration, together with the fact that pasta is relatively cheaper, it is easily affordable, it is affordable especially in urban areas, and the fact that it's easier to cook, is not surprised that we are seeing a surge in demand.
All right, wheat is a major ingredient in pasta production, and it's estimated that wheat consumption will increase by about 4% to 5.6 million metric tons in 2019-2020 marketing year. Our domestic production was stagnant at 60,000 metric tons. Now, if due to external imbalances, there is a ban or restriction of wheat imports, what happens to pasta?
Well, let us assume, for instance, there's a total ban on the importation of wheat. I think that will have devastating consequences on the Nigerian economy, because first, that means that there will be a shortage in production of bread, pasta, biscuits, cake, all these confectionaries and staples within Nigeria. This would push up prices and cut consumers' incomes by about half, or pushing people into poverty essentially. So I think that would be very bad for Nigeria. But currently, in the context of the partial border closure, I think that has no direct effect on pasta production, because about 80% of the pasta used in Nigeria, of the wheat used in Nigeria, is imported via the sea. So land border closure has no direct effect on wheat importation via the sea. However, because of the land borders are closed, some of this imported pasta may not be able to access the domestic market, and that may increase demand for domestic pasta, which the flour milling businesses can see, there's higher demand for our pasta, and they might increase production. So that is the way I think this border closure might affect pasta production.
All right, thank you for your time, Desola Sumoni, and enjoy the rest of the day. And with that, we draw the curtain on today's edition of the program. Thank you for being part of it. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwago.